The Los Angeles Chargers are looking to build off a solid first year under head coach Jim Harbaugh. And yes, I know a big topic of discussion has been Justin Herbert and how he struggled in the playoffs. But can we get this man some help before we really start, bashing on the guy? Because yes, he did throw interceptions. The Chargers were still in it at the end there, and it is what it is at the end of the day. Like the first year under Jim Harbaugh, I don't think that the NFL was necessarily expecting this from the Chargers, but hey, they definitely went out there and took care of business, and I think they're going to be legitimate contenders here coming into this next season. But we're here, speaking of the next season, we're here to cover their top 5 draft needs heading into the 2025 NFL Draft, and so let's get into it. So number one, I think is pretty self-explanatory. I think it's obviously wide receiver, where I understand there's going to be some people that are saying, oh, what about interior offensive line? Listen, Ladd McConkey is him, and but I haven't seen enough from Quinn Johnston yet. Yes, I know there's times where he looks good, but then there's other times where not so much. And I wish that I just hope. Maybe we'll go and get T. Higgins. I don't know. But the Chargers need to take care of business, and I think that getting another wide receiver too opposite of Ladd McConkey would do some really good stuff. Maybe even tight end. I definitely think that you can make the case that tight end is kind of up there too. Number 2, it's interior offensive line, where, yes, pressured early and often and everything. And you got to give your quarterback time to get away from pressure. Also, you got to give him time to, not take sacks, and you got to establish the running game. Interior offensive line, we need to get it done. The tackles are set. Rashawn Slater, Joe Alt, you're not worried about it. But interior offensive line, guard, center, we got to get figured out. Number 3, we kind of talked about it with receiver, is tight end, where this is a pretty good tight end class. Whether it's the Penn State kid, the Helms out of Texas, it doesn't matter. There is plenty of opportunity here for you to get your tight end that is the security blanket for Justin Herbert for the future. And like we said, I definitely think that it makes some sense, and that the Chargers, when you talk about the top 5 draft needs, you can make a case that tight end and wide receiver are going to be it. Number 4 is corner. You got some guys that are kind of being up for, they're getting a little bit older and everything, but also contracts are kind of going out, I believe, with some of these guys as well. I think Asante Samuel Jr. is one of them, and maybe it's Felton with the other one. But anyway, point is that corner, you can never have too many corners, especially when you're in a conference with Patrick Mahomes as well as, I was going to say Bo Nix there, but okay, maybe even Gardner Minshew. Just kidding. But overall, the Chargers, they're going to need some help at corner. I know we liked what we saw from Cam Hart and company, some of those young corners getting it done there as well, but no. We need a shutdown corner. We need a big 6'2", 6'3" guy that can just travel with the opposing team's number 1 and just shut people down. And then finally, number 5 is linebacker. Now, Deion Henley is him. Had a fantastic year under the regime of Jim Harbaugh and everything, and he flies sideline to sideline. But other than that, we need some guys that can cover on the outsides, maybe even give you a little bit more of a pass rush instead of Bosa and Khalil Mack and everything. So I do think that linebacker could be kind of a hidden need here for the Chargers, especially when we get later into the draft and everything. But like we said, there's going to be a long offseason process, and things are going to be really, really interesting. T. Higgins, one time, maybe. We'll see. But let us know what you guys think. Did we miss any of the Chargers' top 5 draft needs? Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe down below, and we'll see you on the next video.